There is tremendous energy here at St. Joseph as we invite and attract the next generation of followers of Jesus. We are passionate about inspirational worship that mediates Jesus Christ's love for us and offering exciting programming designed to engage all people, young and old, in growing in their faith and participating in the work of the church.
I'm Ed Slattery. I live in Lutherville, Timonium with my son, and I attend St. Joseph Cockeysville Parish. Well, on August 16th, 2010, I was at work in DC, and at noon on that date I got a phone call. All they could tell me was my boys were in a serious accident and that they were at the hospital and I should get there as quickly as possible. And when we got back here, two parents who were friends of ours, they had arranged a sign-up schedule for people to stay with Matthew in 4-hour shifts from 4 in the afternoon until 6 the next morning. And that was St. Joe's. That was people I didn't even know. They didn't even know us. And they would sign up to sit with Matthew during what I think were the worst times of the day to actually be doing something like that. The services here at St. Joe's are much more spiritual and relaxing. I also feel closer to Susan here because we sat in those pews together as a family. It just feels right.
As we look to the future, it is clear that we need to address some critical needs of our aging building. Our worship space is sacred to us. It is where we are fed and nourished, where we are consoled and challenged. We are at a key moment. We have no choice but to address the needs of this aging infrastructure. The last major renovation was in 1967, and though it has been tended to with great care over the years, systems like heating and air conditioning, lighting, sound, and restrooms have become obsolete and need to be replaced. As we undertake this work, it is also time to upgrade the building's aesthetics, to support an experience at Mass that better draws people into the mysteries that we celebrate. We need a space that is welcoming, comfortable, and inspirational for the generations that follow us.
I grew up going to St. Joe's. I grew up in Timonium, right around the corner from church, and I was baptized here, had sacraments here, and it was something that my family and I did every Sunday. We were here most Sundays, and had nice traditions like going out to breakfast afterwards.
I wasn't really much of a churchgoer growing up. My parents definitely instilled hard Christian values and those stuff, but really the value of the church to me was much more in the community. April 20th is when I guess more or less officially joined the church. 2019, when I was baptized and then confirmed, and then a week later we were married. The school here is phenomenal, the people here are phenomenal, and I'd like to have that experience for him just from what I've gleaned from my own experience.
Join me in our exciting new project, Open Wide the Doors, the first major renovation to St. Joseph Church in more than 50 years. We will create a worship space that will serve future generations. Beneath a classic and inspiring design will be an energy-efficient infrastructure that will support our future technological needs. We will create a better connection with each other and the altar by opening the corners of the church. We will create more space in the vestibules for gathering, brand new restrooms, a flexible area for music ministry for our varied and large programs that will also include a new pipe organ to replace our aging digital organ. And we will offer for the first time total accessibility for persons with disabilities.
What I hope for St. Joseph is that it's truly a place for anybody to experience what I have experienced. that here they can encounter Christ, not only in the sacrament, not only at Mass, but also through each one of us. A place for refuge whenever there are difficulties, whenever there's sadness, challenges, but also a place for sharing the joy, for celebration, and for making not only friendships, but also becoming like a family, a true family where you can find support. We can no longer be just spectators. God calls us to be living stones of the church. That's why we need to open the door to everybody, but also open our minds to new dreams, new objectives, and making sure that everybody feels they have a place in the church. It's not only for priests, it is not only for religious people, it is for us lay people to be part of the church. I encourage every family, not only here in Conquistville, but around the world, to put themselves in the hands of St. Joseph and ask him for his intercession.
Help us to continue to engage the passion of our incredible and diverse St. Joseph community in creating a space that inspires an encounter with Jesus Christ and sends us out into the world as beacons of faith, worship, and witnesses of his love and mercy. Join me as together we open wide the doors to Christ.